UN peacekeeping was born in the Middle East. In 1948, 3 years after the establishment of the United Nations, a force was deployed to monitor the ceasefire that ended the first Arab-Israeli war. Since then, peacekeeping operations have expanded exponentially. In the 1990s, 11,000 peacekeepers were deployed globally. By 2014, that had risen to 130,000, before dropping more recently.
Over the decades, more than 2 million women and men have served in 71 missions across 4 continents. And I am deeply grateful to all member states for these invaluable contributions. In the communities and countries in which they serve, UN peacekeepers are an important symbol of the United Nations at its best. And together, they have helped improve millions of lives, protecting people, preserving peace and providing hope, rebuilding infrastructure, repairing institutions, and ensuring life-saving assistance. With their support, nations around the world have made a transition from war to peace.
There are currently around 60,000 personnel involved in 11 missions around the world. The UN's biggest operations are in Africa, including Sudan, the Central African Republic, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. In some places, such as Liberia, Sierra Leone and Mozambique, the UN force helped to restore stability. In others, it's not been so effective. Peacekeepers failed to prevent the 1994 Rwanda genocide, 1995 Srebrenica massacre, and to end the civil war in Somalia. In Lebanon, the UN mission failed to prevent an escalation of violence between Hezbollah and Israel following the Hamas attacks of October 7, 2023. Lebanon is typical of the mixed record of these missions. The future of peacekeeping is uncertain, undermined by geopolitical divides and a lack of consensus on the UN Security Council, which must approve missions. However, when the UN marked International Peacekeeping Day this year, there was a large turnout.
With more than 130 delegations attending, more than 60 delegations at ministerial level, and so many expressions of support, so many pledges that were made to support peacekeeping. The main takeaway from the Berlin meeting was that peacekeeping remains very strongly supported by member states.
UN peacekeeping has long been the first legitimate step towards ending wars, but its role in today's major conflicts in Gaza and Ukraine is uncertain. Rupert Stone, TRT World.